At the beginning of every shift, we have a briefing. Our sergeant will allocate certain zones for us. It could be north, south, west, or trains.
Sierra Victor 204 in the north downtown. I'm going to have Cheryl and Andy.
Each officer knows what zones they're in and where they're supposed to be, and it's informative, and we know what's happening and what happened the shift before, and maybe on days off, things like that.
Stay safe out there. You guys are good to go.
All peace officers in Alberta have the same type uniform, same color. The most important thing would be my radio. Obviously, it's my communication between my fellow officers, and then my security dispatch, which is basically our eyes and ears of the system. And then we also have our tool belts, which consists of our baton, our OC spray, obviously our handcuffs. You also have your hat. You have to make sure you have your badge, and you also have to make sure you have all your ID on you. During day shift, you may be riding solo, and for the afternoon and night shifts, you are assigned in pairs, simply because with the statistics that we have out there, it just proves that nights and afternoon shifts are a little bit more busy and you're dealing with higher volume calls. I do believe that the public likes to see two officers together as opposed to one. Maybe it's just a sense of security for them as well. The more bodies out there, the better it is. Depending on where we are, what we look for when we go to certain LRT stations, transit centers, we're looking for any unsafe conditions, any nuisances, any disorder that may be there. And just having the presence makes the patrons feel very safe that you're around there and taking care of them. Our interactions with the bus operator is key. It's something that we actually look forward to doing. We do ride the buses daily. And if we don't ride the bus, we make sure when we're at the transit centers, we do peek our head in, talk to them, just see how they're doing, see if they have any problems. And more often than not, they're more than happy to help us out with anything, and it goes both ways.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
What we look for when we board a bus, obviously just to make sure that the operator's okay, and then just to look around and see if there's any issues on the bus, whether it's sleepers. Sometimes it could just be someone that had a hard day at work and they fell asleep, or sometimes it could be someone had a little bit too much to drink and they fell asleep on the bus. When we're on the trains checking for fares, we're obviously checking for people if they have their proof of payment.
Hello, check-in tickets, passes, transfers, please.
It's only fair to the people that do have to pay the full price of a bus pass, and to see other patrons trying to get on without paying, that's really not fair to the ones that do have to pay the full price.
Is there a reason why you don't have your proof of payment with you today?
I forgot to purchase one.
Okay. Just so you know,
If I'm dealing with a patron and they don't have their fare, I try to treat each person the same. I'm always going to be pleasant and polite. I'll try to talk it through and see what's going on. Sometimes there's other problems than just having a fare, and if I can help them out in any way, I will.
You're free to go. Take care.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, good. How are you?
Good. The interactions between a peace officer and a police officer are key in our roles together. We work very, very well together. It's a great source of information between both departments. We take on the lower volume calls that are all on transit property. For the calls that we don't have the criminal code for, we do call the police, and they're very, very helpful. They'll provide us with all the information that we need. I strongly recommend that patrons come up and ask us any type of question that they have.
This is the train that's going down to South Campus?
Yes.
I love the interaction between the patrons. This is one of the reasons why I chose this field, is I love being hands-on with people. I may not know all the answers, but I'm definitely going to find the answers for you. I strongly encourage patrons to approach us. How I end my day is we all have paperwork at the end of the day, so you try and get that done. And usually right at the end of the shift, you book off, you change, and you go home, and everyone goes home safe. I am Transit Peace Officer Allan, and I love my job.